It's recording?
Yeah.
Okay, welcome to our U10 hop turn progression video. So let's start. Hop turns. Why are they so important? I think they're so important that every U10 should... Do I sound like a geek? Okay, welcome to our hop turn progression video. We got Adrian Beauregard, our demo team. And today we're going to go through the sequence of progression that I like with U10s. So Adrian, why are hop turns so important to you?
They provide upper body and lower body separation.
Upper and lower body separation. So with advanced skiing, in the middle of the turn, between turns, whether we're ripping down chute one, Lincoln turns down chute one, or in a slalom course, or let's say we get light between really aggressive carved turns on our favorite groomer, there's a point in the middle of our turn where we're literally airborne. And when we're airborne and we need our skis to change direction, our upper body has to do with the opposite, equal and opposite reaction. So when we talk about upper and lower body separation, it's a tool when we're airborne. So if we get up in the air and I need my skis to turn left, my upper body turns right. And then I need to come back, my upper body turns left. And if I keep my upper body straight down the hill, I can oscillate my skis back and forth. Now this stick's not really, we could do it like this. My upper body's going this way, my lower body's doing the equal and opposite physics, right? One force in one direction and equal and opposite force in the opposite direction. In this case, it's torque or torsion. So that's why upper and lower body separation is so important. And what we found with the U10 age is they literally are rigid, like cinder blocks made of concrete, this whole thing. And they want to ski like this, they want to walk like this, they want to function like this. And what we want to do is break that cinder block and bust it up. So what I have them do first, Adrian, can you follow along? The first step in the progression is literally have them plant their poles in the snow and create this locked positioning with their poles, and have them step their lower body back and forth and get that cinder block broken. And I'll ask them, can you feel, that's not the right jacket for something like this. Can't even see. Okay, Adrian, we got our hands planted. Reach your arms out a little further. Now walk your feet back and forth, a whole 180 degrees. Now in this stage of the progression, we want them to exaggerate it because we're breaking this core, right? This rigidity here, that core. And we live in the same household, so we don't have the mask on, right? And you won't get this. This is good. This is good form. His shoulders are facing down the hill. His feet rotate back and forth. We won't get that. So follow your shoulders like, okay, so this is what you're going to get. You're going to get this. And this. And their bodies just literally, their shoulders are going to want to follow their knees so bad that they'll sit there and be like, is this it? And you have to go, nope. And what I can do there, in the age of COVID, you can do it with the ski poles, but you'll be like, okay, hold that shoulder square. Okay, back and forth. Now what I'm seeing with some of our groups is we're doing hop turns, but we're doing hop turns like this. Now that defeats a lot of the purpose of a hop turn. So we really need, if you got hop turns like this, we need to go back to planting our poles and developing that twist. And so I'll hold them like that. Okay, and so then I'll say, once we get to the point where Adrian is, I'll say, let's do it in a hop. So hop back and forth. Yep. Just like that. Perfect. And we'll do 10 of those every run at that progression. We don't need to move through this progression all in one day. You can just stay at this progression until we master the breaking of the cinder block. I'd almost rather you do just this or just the walking every run for the 5 hop turns of run than moving beyond that. Because if you can't break that cinder block, which is our core, it's pointless to go on. Okay, so then the next phase is to do it with your poles up. So lift your poles up. Just hold them straight up, no pole planting at all. Now do the same thing. Really watching that their shoulders are facing down the hill and we get that twist in the core. Perfect. You're really kind of bad. We need Luke so I can actually coach something. Okay, so these guys have done this for what now? Didn't we do these at U10?
Yeah.
Like a lot of them, right? And then cut to Adrian ripping down chute 1 and as a U10. And then, okay, so we get that. Now, like I said, okay, so pulls up. Now, the other huge advantage of hop turns is we get to integrate the pole plant and pole plant timing. Okay, so now what I want you to do, Adrian, is pole plant when you land it. When your feet land, I want you to pole plant down the hill. Okay. Pole plant down the hill. Now, this is a really tough one. This is like, that sequence is never, we're not going to get that perfect timing, but that's what we want. And that's the next stage, and that's the next thing I want to master. And I'd advise going through this sequentially, mastering every one of these progressions. So what you're going to do is you're going to have a lot of delayed pole plant or a lot of pole plant on the wrong side, inevitably, every time. So wait until, let's coach them through the whole progression, get everybody pole planting down the hill and pole plant when they land their feet. And that same pole plant when they land is the same as finishing your turn. Pole plant to the next turn, pole plant to the next turn. So we get this pole plant timing for free when we learn the hop turn progression. Anything else at this stage that you guys can think of?
No.
So let's move to skis. Now you can cut. Okay, so the next progression is in a pivot to an edge set and pole plant. Okay, Adrian. Perfect. One more. So I want them to stop at every edge set, because if we don't stop, we're not going to get the solid edge set, and we're going to end up with linked turns, which is the next phase. Okay, hop turns without leaving the snow. Really concentrate on the shoulders down the hill and upper lower body separation. Okay, Adrian. Solid edge set with a pause.
You're jetting forward.
Okay, so this phase in the progression with the edge set pole plant can be on really steep terrain, and it seems to simplify it. Okay, Adrian. Really wanting to keep that upper and lower body separated, shoulders down the hill. Okay. Notice he's using his knees and ankles to get off the ground. We don't want to use our upper body.
Like too flat.
Here's some flat terrain hop turns, and they need less across the hill. Okay. And you can do them quick and teach them to not jump so high. It's all about the rotation, not necessarily the height that you get off the ground. But notice the pole plant timing and upper and lower body separation. Okay, so quick review. We did the rotation in the boots. We did the hopping in the boots. We did the pole planting in the boots. We did the side slow edge set to, cut. We did the side slip turns with edge set, back and forth, real rhythmical. So then the next phase is to actually get off the ground and hop and do a hop turn. And the first thing we do, what I like to do on that for the progression, is have them just lift the poles up and keep them up. So shoulders down the hill. It's a little, I'm not, can you come over here because I need to go straight down the hill. I'm trying to do it outside of the fall line. So shoulders down the hill, bend the knees and ankles, explode at the legs, not the upper body, rotate. Because what happens if you just go straight to actual hop turns like this, what inevitably happens is they'll trip on their poles and their poles get in their way. So lift the poles up, jump and hop. And we can do this on absolutely flat ground first. I'm at a little bit of an angle, which makes me want to pole plant to stop my momentum and get that rotation. Then once they've done that, then you can add that pole plant. Okay? Luke, can you do that for us? Poles up first. Keep those shoulders facing us. Just hold the poles up and do a full rotation with those skis. Nice. Okay, do it again. Less concentration on the arms forward. I don't care about your arms forward as much as your shoulders down the hill. So just arms nice and relaxed. At your side even. Try it at your side. Just hold your hands at your side. I just want your arms to be natural. Okay? Jump and rotate. Good. Jump and rotate. Okay. Now, once we do that, then we can start integrating the down the hill pole plant. And that's really critical that that pole plant happens downhill from our skis, not here, not here. Somewhere if you were to draw a line through your tips, like out in here somewhere. Okay, can you try that with the pole plant, Luke? Yeah. Good. Okay, now quick. Do them one after another. Okay, so what happened there, Luke, is you got back seat, right? You kind of squirted out and you're trying to hop here. This is another just given benefit of hop turns, is I cannot jump up, rotate, and land from the back seat. It just doesn't work. I have to be forward. My shoulders have to be over the tips, and I have to do it like that. So let's see your shoulders way over your tips, and just hop around. Shoulders up forward more. Yeah, you can use your pulse. Okay, try exaggerating your shoulders forward. Like shoulders over your tips. Yeah, with a little bit of angle. Okay, yeah. Did that keep you forward more? Don't forget your hop pole plant. Okay, so let's crank out our 5 like we're gonna go skiing, okay? So let's just do 5. This is all I ask. Just 5 turns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, following Luke.
Yeah, Luke.
And Adrian.